Hey guys, Dan here with Sterling Self Defense. All right, so yeah, it's unbelievable. So that Glenn Conti guy, first he says my CO2 doesn't work. It doesn't add any benefit whatsoever. It does a video, doesn't show any benefit, and clones mine to prove it too. Clones my mod at a machine shop, and says, "Oh, it doesn't do nothing." So I put out a video showing the benefits, and then other guys start putting out videos. Tank Talks, I don't know who he is, never met him before, never talked to him. I just came across his video. And he did a video, same exact test, but no cuts in the video, did everything right, a real test, and showed huge gains on every round with just the stock barrel. So proving Conti wrong, as usual. And tons of other people did it too, obviously, because so many people have the mod and know that it works. But since I wouldn't sell it to him at Chinese prices, he said, well, if you don't sell it to me for cheap, I'm just going to have to clone it. So, true to his word, he goes out and clones it. So, and then says it doesn't work. And then after that, I put out a video and I came out with a better version of mine I've been working on. And I'm like, hey guys, here's my new version. It's shorter and fatter, but it has more volume. And shot with that and showed great numbers. Obviously, here it is right here. And so he just comes out with a video today. All right, guys, I came out with my own mod. Here we go. Look at this one. This is shorter and fatter than the other mods and has more power. And I also have an 11.5-inch barrel. Yeah. So anyway, so he shoots it. Look, and I'm getting 82 joules. And my new mod is amazing, number one. He's using like a 17-inch barrel. And number two, he's saying that it's his mod. And now, because I commented, you just cloned my mod. No. I said, I'm delusional. This is absolutely his design. All he did was after I put out a video of my new mod, he went down to the machine shop and goes, okay, that other guy just came out with a new mod that's shorter and fatter and has more volume. So I need you to make that. I'm on a video, Andrew. So he goes and has that cloned. And, sorry, lost train of thought. And has that clone to be exactly like my new one. And now he's calling it his. He thinks because he copied my mod, now it's his design. And in the video, he's showing a drawn-up design. Oh, and I did tapering in here. Okay, if you made it shorter and fatter, obviously I tapered it in. And he's just saying what I did. And not that he made it, he brought it to a machine shop. A very disreputable machine shop, by the way, because one of our main codes in all machine shops is we don't clone other people's products. This guy's just taking American innovation and stealing it. And eventually, he's making prototypes now, and eventually he'll send that down to China because that's the only way he can get it cheap. Because the funniest part of all this is he had it cloned because I wouldn't sell it to him at a ridiculously low price, and now he's having these made for more than he would have paid if he just would have bought it off me to begin with, which is hilarious. So obviously, well, he's going to send it down to China and have them made, and weaker, cheaper. He's got a hole all the way through. It makes it a lot cheaper. This has more than one op and goes on different machines. If you make it straight through, not a blind hole and a screwed-in firing pin with an O-ring on it, you can do it all in one machine and straight through in the lathe. I don't do that because it's not safe and it can blow through and, shoot you in the head with the firing pin. But that's what his copy of mine is doing. Since he changed one little thing, it's like, now it's my design completely. But unbelievable. Okay, I'll put the text up of the comment. Unbelievable. But anyway, here's my new mod. We'll load up a mag. The same one I did in the video the other day before he even had this second one made. This is the one he just copied, told him what to do. Shorter and fatter, obviously. He tapered in. It's just delusional this guy is. But this is what it's coming down to. This is why I'm done. I'm not making mods anymore. That's it. Oh, and guys, sorry. Magazines no longer available. I took them off the website. I'm losing money on those, and it's not worth it. Someone's going to copy me anyway. So no Lunar Mags will not be available anymore. Or mods. I'm not making... All the existing mods I have out, they'll still be up there, but I'm not making anything new. I'm done with people because now people just blatantly steal it and there's no repercussions, you know. It's just ridiculous. So I'm not going to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars and countless hours designing and making these mods for someone to buy it and just have it cloned. It's just ridiculous. I'm just making other people money at this point. So not doing it anymore. All right, all in there. All right, Zach, move. Come on. Move. You're in the range. Go, 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 go. All right, so here's my setup. He did a setup with an 11.5-inch barrel and a 6-inch mock suppressor, so he's like 17.5 inches. This is smaller than that. You know, he's got a shitty barrel, and he just made it ridiculously long to get good numbers. But 82 joules he's getting with that length is shitty. There's nothing good about that. Where's my cap? There it is. All right, here's CO2. I'll put CO2 in my pocket. Okay. 12 gram CO2, 8 gram Grimberg joules. And this barrel is like 15.5 inches. So shorter than his. All right, all aired up. First shot, 534, well over 100 joules on a shorter than his setup. All right, next shot. 516, just under 100 joules. 450, 408, and that's it. That was double shot on that last one. But, see what I mean, guys. But anyway, I just want to put that out there. Yeah, it's just getting ridiculous at this point. At least guys before they clone my stuff, they try to at least lie. No, it's not. I didn't clone it, and I had this idea, whatever. This guy never get to a point where people are just blatantly stealing people's products and just cloning them and putting them for sale. It's ludicrous. This is why our country is the way it is. It's why we manufacture nothing. Because China, what he's doing to me and other companies is the same thing China did to America. We lost 90,000 factories in the last 20 years because they couldn't compete against their own products made in China, against slave labor at 34 cents an hour. No one can compete with that. You know, so people got to stop buying, you know, Chinese products and stolen products and stuff like that. That's the only way we're going to have any success in this country. You know, we're never going to get manufacturing back when companies have to compete against their own products made in China. You know, this is some traitorous freaking shit. This old guy just, you know, has no skills to do anything else, and I guess he didn't work hard enough in his life and save money. So now he's got to scam away to make money with his shitty little Chinese balls that are the worst rounds I've ever tested. Total garbage. And now he's trying to, you know, no, now I'm a new inventor of mods, he says. Yes, this guy is the biggest retard I've ever seen in my life. And talking about, you know, still with the firing pin. Oh, I have an adjustable firing pin that goes up and down, which you can't, well, number one, you can't have. He doesn't even understand how anything works. The firing pin is threaded in. It's a male threaded going into a female threaded with an O-ring, and that's how he's sealing the hole. But how do two threads go in and it can move like this? It can't. He doesn't even know what he doesn't even know what he's talking about anything. It's ridiculous. One thing threads into another. It can't move up and down. There cannot be any adjustability in that. It's threaded on one side male, threaded on the other side female, with an O-ring to stop air from going out the rest of the hole. But it cannot move. It cannot move. Explain to me, Glenn, how one thing threading into another is able to move up and down. That would be bad either way. You wouldn't want it to move because the firing pin has to be stable in one position. But explain to me, Glenn, how this works, how a bolt screws into a threaded hole and you can move it up and down. Explain that to me. Common sense. Oh, anyway, guys, okay. This will be one of my last rants because there'll be no need to rant after this. All right, everyone stay safe and have a good weekend.